$1 million weekend.
Hang on, Sloopy. McCoy's 1965. Former number one sound here at the Dave Nelson Show. KYNO Cash Cruiser time 11:53.
Hang on, Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on. Hang on, Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on.
Hang on, Sloopy. McCoy's on the Dave Nelson Show. KYNO Money Mobile time 11:56. The doors now. Boss Line be crushed at 255-9913. People are strange.
More music. KYNO number one.
People are strange when you're a stranger.
When you're strange. When you're strange. When you're
Strange.
KYNO number one. Golden.
Hey, we got about 2 minutes left of a Friday night. There on the Dave Nelson Show. That's it. That's all there is. There is no more. $1 Million Weekend sounds continue with the Johnny Hall at midnight and a Saturday morning. I think you're later. This is Cher. Bang, bang.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to $1 Million Weekend with the greatest hits of all time, presented by
KYNO Fresno.
It's 12:01. Hello there. Johnny Hall Show. I'm in, you fun double you.
In the rocks in the hot sun, I fought the law and the law fought the law and the law won.
That's the Bobby Fuller Ford. I fought the law, and don't you know that the law won? 12:03, KYNO Money Mobile time, the Johnny Hall Show. And KYNO brought to you by the Chico Brothers at the Chico's Pizzeria, 530 Blackstone in Fresno.
Boss Radio. KYNO number one.
The Big 13 wanting you to break that bank and cash in on all of that loot. And listen, it starts Monday.
Remember always, you're waiting always.
Hey, listen, she's still a mystery to me. I've been able to figure out yet, but I'm still going to try. 12:06, KYNO Money Mobile time of the Johnny Hall Show, a Saturday morning. Hey, I hope your football team won last night, or maybe the night before, whenever they
There are
played.
many techniques employed in the eating of Italian spaghetti. Some people very delicately cut it into small bits to be lifted delicately with a fork. Others wrap it and wrap it and wrap it around the fork. And still others just slurp it. But truly, the best way to eat spaghetti is with gusto. Stop in at DeChico's, 530 North Blackstone in Fresno, and order spaghetti. Eat it with gusto. In fact, that's the only way you can eat DeChico's spaghetti, or any of the Italian dishes prepared by the DeChico brothers. It's all so good you can't help eating with gusto. Take the family and prepare them and yourself for extraordinary gustatory delights at DeChico's, 530 Blackstone, where everybody eats with gusto. That's DeChico.
KYNO number one. Golden.
I love the colorful clothes you wear.
Good vibration. Good vibration.
Working out like fine. That's the Beach Boys and Good Vibrations from 1966. 12:10. KYNO Cash Cruiser time for the Johnny Hall Show. A fantastic Saturday
There's
morning.
something about old country cooking that's extremely intriguing. What that something is, we can't exactly pinpoint. But we can put our finger on the place to enjoy old country dishes anytime you want to. That's DeChico's Pizzeria, famous in Fresno for years and years for delightful Italian dishes. The DeChico family has specialized and prided itself on preparing the finest Italian foods in this area. You'll find the proof by yourself when you stop in at DeChico's. No matter what your order, it's prepared carefully and delicately with all the savor you look for in good food. Take the family. Let each member select what he wants from DeChico's complete Italian menu. And then settle back for the finest meal ever prepared for you. When you want food that's really good, really Italian, try DeCicco's, 530 Blackstone in Fresno. That's DeCicco.
KYNO weather.
Fair through Sunday, but occasional high cloudiness. Low for this morning, 46. High for today, 80. Light winds. Not much change in temperature. Currently in Fresno, it's 54 degrees. Here's a reminder from the KYNO Boss Jocks, Riverdale. Young Farmers present a junior rodeo this Sunday at the Riverdale Rodeo Arena. Admission is $1.50 for adults and 75 cents for children. The first event gets underway at 1 p.m. Youngsters from 6 to 16 may enter this rodeo. For more information, telephone in Riverdale, 867-3601, and call, please, after 6 p.m.
Big 13.
Well, don't you know I'm wondering? I think you love me. I look more than you love him. Oh, baby, I'm wondering.
KYNO Radio presents An Open Letter to My Teenage Son, narrated by Victor Lundberg. We do not ask you to agree or disagree with this record, but merely to contemplate its message. Our purpose will be served if you will but stop and think.
Dear son, you ask my reaction to long hair or beards on young people. Some great men have worn long hair and beards, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. If to you long hair or a beard is a symbol of independence, if you believe in your heart that the principles of this country, our heritage, is worthy of this display of pride, that all men shall remain free, that free men at all times will not inflict their personal limitations of achievement on others, to demand your own rights as well as the rights of others and be willing to fight for this right, you have my blessing. You ask that I not judge you merely as a teenager, to judge you on your own personal habits, abilities, and goals. This is a fair request, and I promise I will not judge any person only as a teenager. If you will constantly remind yourself that some of my generation judges people by their race, their belief, or the color of their skin, and that this is no more right than saying all teenagers are drunken dope addicts or glue sniffers. If you will judge every human being on his own individual potential, I will do the same. You ask me if God is dead. This is a question each individual must answer within himself. With a warm summer day, with all its brightness, all its sound, all its exhilarating breathiness, just happen? God is love. Remember that God is a guide and not a stormtrooper. Realize that many of the past and present generation, because of a well-intentioned but unjustifiable misconception, have attempted to legislate morality. This created part of the basis for your generation's need to rebel against our society. With this knowledge, perhaps your children will never ask, is God dead? I sometimes think much of mankind is attempting to work him to death. You ask my opinion of draft card burners. I would answer this way. All past wars have been dirty, unfair, immoral, bloody, and second-guessed. However, history has shown most of them necessary. If you doubt that our free enterprise system in the United States is worth protecting, if you doubt the principles upon which this country was founded, that we remain free to choose our religion, our individual endeavors, our method of government, if you doubt that each free individual in this great country should reap awards commensurate only with his own efforts, then it's doubtful you belong here. If you doubt that people to govern us should be selected by their desire to allow us to strive for any goal we feel capable of attaining, then it's doubtful you should participate in their selection. If you are not grateful to a country that gave your father the opportunity to work for his family, to give you the things you've had, and you do not feel pride enough to fight for your right to continue in this manner, then I assume the blame for your failure to recognize the true value of our birthright. I would remind you that your mother will love you no matter what you do, because she is a woman. And I love you too, son. But I also love our country and the principles for which we stand. And if you decide to burn your draft card, then burn your your birth certificate at the same time. From that moment on, I have no son.
An open letter to my teenage son, narrated by Victor Lundberg. KYNO will rebroadcast this record in 2 hours to afford everyone an opportunity to hear it for themselves. For whatever your opinion of its message, we feel it must be heard.
KYNO #1 $1 Million Weekend.
Oh, come on now. Shake it one time. Here's Mr. Slim Harpo, 1219. KYNO Cash Cruiser Time, Johnny Hall Show. It's a Saturday morning. Everything is uptight, baby, and I'm with you. Setting my mind free. Mr. Slim Harpo, and come on, baby, scratch my back. 1223. KYNO Money Mobile Time on the Johnny Hall Show.
Hey, Papa, let's have some pasta. Come on now, you know what pasta is. You don't? You're kidding. Seriously, though, if you don't, then hurry on into DeChico's at 530 Blackstone. You'll find the greatest assortment of delicious pastas this side of Napoli. There's spaghetti, linguine, vermicelli, rigatoni, mostaccioli, and lasagna. Whatever you order at DeChico's, it's all and always old country Italy good. Most folks go mostly for spaghetti, but you'll find all kinds of scrumptious variations when you eat at DeChico's. Take the family, tomorrow for instance, and relax around a table at DeChico's. Order up your favorite pasta and then dig right in. As they say in boss language, you'll dig it. DeChico's, 530 North Blackstone in Fresno. Open till 3 in the morning. That's DeChico's.
Boss Radio, KYNO #1.
The Big 13 saying congratulations to James Clark. James won $50 by watching and listening to the KYNO Cash Cruiser. You could be the next one to win.
I've been where the eagle flies, rode his wings across autumn skies, kissed the sun, touched the moon, but he left me much too soon. His ladybird, he left